Hello everybody, good morning. I am vlogging today and I'm going shopping with my mum in about an hour. I hardly go shopping anymore and I think it's because I feel bad about spending money and I'm just not as interested in it as I used to be. But I'm in the mood to do that today, so we're going to go around the shops. I'm still having some issues with my tummy. If anyone has any IBS tips, then please let me know. You know when it just feels like there's like just very sore and like almost like there's like a string around your waist, someone's pulling it really hard. It's just very not fun. But I'm trying to still go out and do things even when I have a sore tummy and just tell myself nothing bad's gonna happen. I also have some vouchers to spend at the shop today, so that will be good. And yeah, it's been a bit of an annoying morning because as you may know, I am on disability living allowance, and that means basically I'm on benefits, and they just make things very difficult, and I know that some of you are also in that situation, so I just want to say I understand how difficult it is, especially after obviously me and Drew have moved in together, and so you now need to make a joint claim, and like he needs to actually go into their office to like show that I don't know, they just make it very complicated and very stressful and kind of make you feel bad about needing to be on benefits, and it's just annoying and kind of sad. So that's made me feel a little bit flat today, but I want to still have a nice day. So that starts with going to the shops, and then later on I am going to do some more crafting stuff, which I've been doing a lot of this month, which has been really nice. It's just where my heart lies, I think. So that's the plan today. My eyes look very green in this camera as well. I kind of like it. Anyway, I'll stop being vain, and I'm gonna go to the shop. Home now. I thought I'd show you what I got, like a good old haul YouTuber does. I don't think I do hauls, I don't think that's what I do on YouTube, but I spent my whole Hobbycraft voucher and I spent some of my Waterson's voucher. Also in Marks and Spencer's I bought these joggers because I thought they were really nice, and I don't own any. I thought they just would be really nice for pom-pomming, for making clay, and just general living. I went to Waterson's and I love their buy one get one half price books. I would pretty much read anything, to be honest. I'm not that, like, I don't really have a genre that I specifically like. I just like to read. So the first book I got is No One Is Talking About This by Patricia Lockwood. And I've seen some people reading this and I didn't know what it was about. It's got a really lovely cover, but the blurb reads, "This is a story about a life lived in two halves." Here's Martha. Hello. It's about what happens when real life collides with the increasing absurdity of a world accessed through a screen. It's about living in a world that contains both an abundance of proof that there is goodness, empathy and justice in the universe, and a deluge, I've never seen that word, deluge, of evidence to the contrary. It's meditation on love, language and human connection from one of the most original voices of our time. So I thought that looked really good. And I also got a book called Mrs. England by Stacey Halls. I don't know if I've talked about this that much, but I love stuff set in the olden days. I just love it. And this one was set in 1904 in West Yorkshire. When newly graduated nurse Ruby May takes on a position looking after the children of Charles and Lily in England, a wealthy couple from a powerful dynasty of mill owners. She hopes it will be the fresh start she needs, But as she adapts to life at the isolated Hardcastle house, it becomes clear that something's not quite right about the beautiful, mysterious Mrs. England. I do like books like that. I also went into New Look, and I actually think New Look is one of my favourite shops to go in for clothes, because it's usually pretty cheap, and Topshop's obviously shut down now. So if I'm going into a shop, it'd probably be New Look or H&M, although I do most of my shopping when I need to on ASOS. But I really like this jumper. It's so soft, and I thought it would be really nice under some black dungarees. It's kind of like a green colour, which doesn't really look like it on camera, but it is. And it was £15 in the sale, so I thought that was jolly good. And I also got these two frames because I have a couple of prints that are like this size, and they're like hang on chains, so I thought they were kind of cute. And then from Hobbycraft, nothing that interesting. I got a lot of paintbrushes, some needles for sewing up my pom-poms, and some wool, paint, different colours of ribbon, loads of stuff like that. And I managed to spend £39.50 in there, which is probably a lot, but I had a voucher, so I don't care. I don't feel as bad. So that's everything I bought. I also got ingredients to make a korma tonight, so I'm going to try and make korma. Never made curry completely from scratch before. I usually make it with some kind of like, I don't know, paste or something, but tonight I'm making it from scratch. I have no idea if it'll be good or not. Here comes Martha. She's always running about somewhere doing something. My hair looks really curly, I don't know why. I thought just now I'm going to have a go on my pottery wheel. I've been making maybe a couple of pots a week so far, and none of them have been masterpieces, let's just say that, but it's very relaxing. Every time I go on it I feel really relaxed, so I thought I would have a little go on it today and just relax a bit, because it's not been a bad day necessarily, but I just think the stuff with the benefits stuff has kind of like just been very stressful, and it is very stressful, and yeah, I just don't like the idea of people going through that, to be honest. I don't like the idea of just the way they do it is very like non-personal, and I also, not saying I have necessarily a suggestion to make it better, it's just not handled very well at the moment, and it's no fault of people that work there, it's just the system is not great. So I'm going to throw a pot, make myself feel better. Okay, I'm sure you guys all know I'm a complete beginner and really don't know what I'm doing, but I'm using sculpted clay. This is the clay that you get in your candle set. I've still not made candles yet this month. That was this month's brief. I'm part of the Creators Club, and sculpted clay is 100% the best air dry clay you could use. But I just thought this was such pretty packaging. Now let's get into the making. Martha, get out of the way. That was very annoying. I was doing my pot and my camera ran out of battery. I have my Diet Coke, obviously, clean on my face. And I thought I'd show you this little thing I made the other day. A little fern pot, but it is a match holder. I just bought match paper for the bottom, so it's a little match pot. I'm not a big fan of these colours though, because I feel like they look like earbuds, but yeah, I'm actually quite happy with this little one. I am now going to go and cook dinner, and I'll quickly show you my pot as well that I just made. It's a little bit higgledy-piggledy, let's just say that. This is how it turned out. Not perfect, but that's okay, we're still learning. There she goes. Thing of beauty. Martha! Hello! So now it's time to cook a curry. We have had our dinner now. It was actually pretty good. Drew really liked it, which is good. I am still, sorry about my thumb, I'm still experiencing tummy pain, and it's very annoying. So I'm just saying, I've been experiencing tummy pain really badly, and I know a lot of people that watch my videos have IBS, so I'm wondering if they have any tips for really sore tummies that kind of go on and off for like a week now. It's really annoying me, and it's quite stressful. We have been watching Archive 81, which is a new Netflix series. It's kind of like thrillery, horror-y, and it's very, very good actually. And me and Drew very rarely find something that we both like. Eh? Yeah. So this one seems to be good. It's got the right amount of thrillery horror for Drew, and the right amount of like storyline, I think, for me. I like there to be a good, realistic, believable storyline. Even though this is still not believable, it kind of is. Anyway, I think I'm going to make some pom-poms. That's all I ever do these days, huh? And continue watching this, and hopefully my sore tummy goes away, because it's very annoying. I am in my bedroom now, just getting ready to go to bed. Today has been not the best day ever, but not the worst day ever. It's just like difficult living with invisible illnesses sometimes, and having physical symptoms, and it kind of, sometimes you feel like you're making it up, sometimes you feel like, you know, if this is just anxiety or whatever, why am I so unwell from it? Like, it's just confusing. But I'm kind of glad that I filmed today, because usually I wait until a day I'm feeling completely fine. And I think these are important too, maybe even more important, to show that, yeah, I usually film on days where I'm feeling okay. And so people might be like, how do you do all that with anxiety? But days like this happen too, where it's more difficult. On another note, the show me and Drew have been watching, Activate 81 or Archive 81, I can't remember exactly what it's called. It's so good. If you're somebody that quite likes like horror-y type series, this one's really good, because usually I really am not into things with sci-fi or like too much action, but I really love this one. So yeah, I'm feeling a little bit spooked, but I'm just going to go to bed. I'm reading currently still Detransition Baby, and I'm enjoying it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you soon. Bye.